And we're back with another episode of The Real Rides with
Views and Vibes.
Views and Vibes. I'm going to send my apologies because my energy is not up to par how it normally is, but just had to deal with a situation last night. I mean, you can talk a little bit more about it.
So yesterday, Dallas was hit with a pretty big storm, a windstorm, and it was pretty destructive to the whole city. So lots of trees down, lots of damage done. And unfortunately, one of our investment properties took a toll. So we had a tree fall on the roof. On the new addition. So I guess today we just want to talk about the importance of being prepared for stuff like this, the steps that you should take, and just kind of talk more about being prepared at any point in time for something like this to happen.
I mean, things like this are uncontrollable. I mean, you can't predict when trees are going to fall, when the storm is going to hit. As you can see now, you can see that we're in the neighborhood now. You can see where there's trees all over. And there was damage on the roof. There was damage on the carport. It was hard for me to assess the situation because the power went out.
Mm-hmm.
And
what did they say? That almost, I guess, like 200,000 people who are without power in the Dallas area. So this is not just like something small. This was a really large storm, and a lot of people today are having to deal with the cleanup and just getting stuff back together.
Yeah, I mean, I think when things like this happen, I mean, it's imperative, it's very important to have insurance. That's why I'm a big advocate of having insurance whenever you do these flips, because you never know when things might happen. And having insurance can save you a lot of money. I know it's an extra expense. Sometimes you don't want to have an extra expense, but at a time like this is when insurance come in handy. And once I do my full assessment on the project, my next step is to call insurance, let them know of the situation, file the claim, and they will pretty much direct you on what to do next. But what you should do also is you should get your own quote. Meet with the general contractor and come up with a quote on the damages. Assess the damages, because there might be certain things that you might not see that a general contractor will see. So just so you can have a ballpark figure. But yeah, I mean, things like this are uncontrollable. I mean, you don't know when it's going to happen, but you have to be good at problem solving. That's for sure.
And I know there's probably, some people who do the flipping and have investment properties, and you feel like you're just in and out, so you don't take the insurance route. I know he's a really big advocate for that, because if you don't have insurance, you basically have to be prepared financially to take care of anything that could happen to your property. So you're coming out of pocket a couple times, on the same project. So I know he's really big on that. So if this is the business that you're in, we just suggest that that's something that you look into so you can be covered, because like he said, you never know. And we've, dealt with this a lot. I'd say probably even about 5 of our properties prior to this were hit with something, and it was always at the end while we were finished, about to go on the market. Anything from leaks to roof issues, break-ins, and now of course we have a tree.
Toilet got stolen.
Yeah, the toilet got stolen. So yeah, it's a big thing, and you definitely, as he said before, have to be a problem solver, and you have to be prepared. And I feel at this point we're a little bit more seasoned, and we're able to just jump in and go through the steps because we know what we have to do, because we've already been through it. So
yeah, I mean, being a problem solver is a must. And if you're not that, I mean, real estate is not for you, because there are things that are going to happen. Unforeseen things are going to happen. But you just have to tackle it as it comes. like I said earlier, you know, these are uncontrollable things. So you can see, look at this. Look, there's trees everywhere that are down.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just people with investment project. I mean, it's everyone in the city. People's homes have been affected. You know, I know some people could have been injured, were injured. So it's a serious thing, and especially with no power, it's just a big cleanup. There's trees absolutely everywhere. It's a really big mess, and of course, you know, it was just an investment property, and this just goes to show, you know, that life at any given moment can change just that quick. So be grateful, and, you know, just be mindful of the life that you're living. You know, we're thankful that this is just a bump in the road, and stuff that is cosmetic can be fixed.
Yeah, it's a minor setback for a major comeback, you know. So
Gotta stay positive.
Gotta stay positive all throughout this whole process. I'm gonna let you guys know, show you guys some of the damages we have to deal with. I mean, this is a reality of being in real estate. You know, there's a lot of positive, you know, to real estate, but there's a lot of work. And this is a reality. Sometimes things like this happen in the real estate game. So
it's not all easy.
It's not all easy. But anyways, we'll keep you guys posted. We're staying positive.